Oh, praises to the Most High, my power. I am in a process of exporting part 3 of the sealed portion, chapter 88. I'm doing laundry, rinsing out my clothes, and there is a praise report. But before I get to that, there are some thoughts that was on my mind and on my heart, and the reason why I picked up my phone, not just to talk about the praise report, but to lead up to it, basically, okay? Because this trial and tribulation that I'm going through, right? Bruh, it gets to the point to where I start talking to the Father, and I'm like, Father, you know that I have sown out of my own poverty. Father, you know that I am merciful and I give, Father, out of my heart and how I am, and how generous I am, and how I have been generous and merciful to my fellow neighbors, those that ask of me, how freely I have given out of my own poverty. I ain't never been rich, bruh. I ain't never been wealthy, okay? But out of my circumstance, out of what little that I have and that I had, I have shared and I have sown out of that, okay? So when I get to these situations to where I'm suffering and it appears that nobody cares, it is these times that I cry out to the Father, and I'm like, Father, your word says that if you sow goodness, you shall reap goodness. If you sow kindness, you shall reap kindness. You sow love and all of these good things of the Spirit, you shall reap these things. So where are they, Father? Why am I suffering? Why does it seem like nobody care about me? Why am I still suffering 20 plus days later with less than $3 to my name, literally smoking butts and having to roll them now in a paper because I'm out of freaking tubes? Where is the love, Father? Where is the kindness? Where is the good hearts of people, Father, that you said that you would bring into my life to sow unto me? Where is it, Father? And this was not said to the Father in anger, but in anguish, okay? And in my anguish, I just continue to get back to work despite it, okay? Despite my circumstances, I dive into doing this work and getting it done, these projects that He gives to me, okay? And while I was in the process of doing that, I happened to grab my phone and seen that someone sold $100 unto me. Now that's enough to pay my rent for December and have a little bit left over. I'm needing trash bags, the sturdy ones, the heavy duty ones, so that they don't tear on me as I have to carry it from my apartment all the way to the dumpster. All these apartment complexes, and every single apartment complex that I've ever lived in, it's like they make a point to put the dumpster hella far away from the freaking apartments, bruh. So it's quite a little bit of a walk to have to go from my apartment all the way to the dumpster. So I need sturdy trash bags so that they don't tear on this commute, to the dumpster. So anyway, there's just some other things that I needed, like the trash bags, like toilet paper, and now the Father has supplied that. All praises to the Most High. I don't dwell on the negativity. Though there are times that I cry out to him like I just went over, and I just pour out my heart like, Father, where is it? But not one time has my heart turned cold, okay? And that's something that he spoke to me today, and making me understand that, these periods of times to where it appears that no one cares and that I am suffering, these are tests to make sure that our hearts are pure. Like, how are you going to act? Is your heart going to turn cold because you're suffering and you've sowed goodness and kindness and mercy all these many years, all of this time that I have sown these good things, these good fruits of the Spirit, even in my ignorance, okay? Even before I even knew who I was, I've always been very generous, okay? I've always been very giving. I've never been a hoarder. I've never been a greedy type. I've always been a giver, okay? That's my natural personality, is a giver, all right? And when you're poor, it's like, how is my natural personality a giver when I'm impoverished, But this is how my life has been, okay? So as the Father was breaking this down, and he's all like, I see that your heart is pure. Not one time has it turned cold, though the thoughts will come up and they'll be like, you did this and you've sowed, you've been generous to people even when you don't have much. And now look at it. Where are those people? Where are those people now that you're in need? Now see, that's Satan. That's Satan putting them thoughts in my head like, where are those people that you sowed unto when you had abundance to be able to sow unto them, out of your little bit of tobacco that you had. I say it's abundance because I had enough tobacco to last me, for a good 2 weeks. So that's abundance to me, okay? Not like I had a whole bunch to last for a year, but what little I had, I have sown repeatedly. And so Satan will come up with this, so where are those who you sown unto? Can you call them and ask them for a smoke like they do you? Because I already know the answer to that. The answer to that is no. Okay? Because everybody ain't got the type of heart that I have, bro. It's rare to have the type of heart that I have. Okay? But that being said, the Father is making me understand that these periods of time to where I'm suffering, and it truly seems that nobody cares, and I have no idea how long this suffering has to go on for. And this last time, bro, before that seed was sown today, like, bro, I cannot explain to you like how long I've been suffering, okay? Like, literally, bro, I've been smoking freaking powder for about a week and a half, until that ran out. And then now butts, and I can show you a picture of the bag of my butts. It's pretty much gone, okay? I have no tubes left. So it's like, dang, Father, like, how far is this gonna go? Am I literally gonna have to be outside picking up butts off the side of the road? And what happens when I run out of papers? Cause I ain't got that many papers. Are you purging me of tobacco smoking? What is this, Father? Like, already I have so much, that I'm going through, and now you're taking away my crutches in which I use to cope in this world. Like, Father, I don't think I'm ready to quit smoking right now. I'm using it to help me cope in this world. So, like, what's going on, Father? Where is the blessings that I know you've promised to me? So as I had that conversation with him, I left it at that and went back to diving into doing the work, bruh. And like I said, next thing I know, I look at my phone and I see $100 has been deposited into your Cash App. Oh my God, bro! Like, I just can't believe it. Well, I can believe it. I can believe it. Okay, let me take that back. I can believe it, because this is how the Father operates. This is how it works. Okay, it does not come without suffering. It does not come without perseverance. Okay, because this time period of my suffering and my perseverance and doing the work, putting my hand to the plow despite my circumstances, this is how the Father sees our heart. This is how the pureness of our heart is shown to the Father. Okay? And now, if my heart was not pure, then I really don't know how to explain how I would be in my heart, because I don't have that kind of heart, but overall I could say that, oh, well, I ain't gonna do this work no more. I'm gonna get out there and just get me a regular job so that I can supply my own dang needs, because it doesn't seem like the Father is moving on my behalf. It ain't happening fast enough, so I'm just gonna drop the ball on this and go out there and do what everybody else is doing. But no, I stayed here in the fire, working, okay, doing the work that He has given unto me, and it paid off today, as I have money for my rent for December, plus I got enough to get trash bags and TP and my smokes. Okay? And I want to get Tiger some more food, even though he's got a lot of food, but I want to always make sure I have enough food to take care of Tiggy. He's always on my mind. I definitely want to make sure I take care of him before any of my crutches of this world. I always take care of my baby first. All right, so I ain't going to stay on here. I just had those things on my heart that I wanted to share. And to the person that sowed that generous, righteous seed unto the Father's servant, thank you. And may the Father double and triple, even quadruple your seed that you have sown. I love you. Thank you for being obedient to the leading of the Spirit. Shalom.